I turned 30 and threw myself a party. Nobody came. A week later, Mom sent an invite. Dad's 50th birthday, $1,800 per person Venmo. Me, not even a sorry, just a bill. I sent $1 with a note. Congratulations. I changed the locks, blocked every number. 2 days later, my sister tried to access the joint account. Locked. Then they reported me as a missing person. Police showed up at my door. I turned 30 and decided to throw myself a party. I didn't expect much, just a few family members, drinks, and maybe some laughter to mark the milestone. I booked a cozy bar lounge, bought a cake, and sent out the invites. As the evening crept closer, I checked my phone repeatedly. 7 p.m., nothing. 8 p.m., still nothing. By 9, it was clear no one was coming. I looked at the bartender, who gave me a sympathetic half smile. "You all right, man?" I forced a laugh. "Yeah, just running late, I guess." He nodded and set a whiskey in front of me, on the house. I thanked him, cut a small slice from the untouched cake, and ate it alone, pretending not to notice the pity and glances from other patrons. At around 10 p.m., I finally gave up. I packed up the cake, left a tip, and walked home, replaying every message I sent. Did I do something wrong? Was there an inside joke I missed? A week later, I was in the middle of a work call. My phone buzzed, group text from Mom. I swiped to read it. "Hey family, your dad's 50th birthday is coming up. We're doing it at the Lakeside Resort. It'll be an unforgettable night. Cost is $1,800 per person. Please Venmo me by Friday. Love you all." I blinked at the screen. Was this some sort of prank? No mention of my birthday. No apology for the party they ignored. Just a demand for money. Then my sister chimed in. "Already sent. Mom can't wait. Dad will love it." My brother followed. "Same here. Looking forward to it." I felt something snap. I didn't even get a happy birthday from any of them. No text. No call. But now I'm supposed to shell out nearly $2,000 for Dad's birthday. I thought about saying something. But instead, I just opened Venmo, sent $1, and added a note. "Congratulations." Then I changed the locks on my door, blocked every number in the family group chat, and sat down with a heavy sense of relief. 2 days passed. Nothing. I almost thought they'd taken the hint. Until I got an alert from my bank. Unauthorized attempt to access the joint account. I couldn't help but laugh. Of course. I logged in, closed the account, and moved the remaining funds to a private one. A minute later, my sister tried calling from a different number. I didn't pick up. Then on the third night, just as I was settling in with a movie, there was a loud, rapid knock at the door. I checked the peephole, 2 police officers. I opened the door cautiously. "Can I help you?" The taller officer cleared his throat. "We received a report about a missing person. Are you Tim Blake?" I stared at them, trying to make sense of the words. "Yes, but I'm not missing." The shorter officer glanced at his notes. "Your family reported you missing. They said they haven't been able to reach you for days and were worried." I laughed, the sound more bitter than amused. "Did they also tell you I blocked them?" The officers exchanged a look. The taller one spoke again. "Mind telling us why?" I sighed, rubbing my forehead. "They've been trying to access my accounts and take money. I just blocked them to protect myself." The shorter officer raised an eyebrow. "So you're okay, just avoiding contact?" "Exactly," I replied firmly. "I'm not missing. I'm just done." They hesitated. "Would you be willing to call them and let them know you're okay? It would clear things up." I thought about it for a second, then I shook my head. "No. If they keep harassing me, I'll file a restraining order." The officers nodded, clearly relieved they weren't dealing with a crisis. "Understood. Let us know if the situation escalates." When they turned to leave, I felt a strange sense of victory, until one of them paused at the door. "Mr. Blake, one last thing," the taller officer said, his tone suddenly more serious. "If your family can't reach you, they might escalate this." I frowned. "What do you mean by that?" "People can do desperate things when they feel cut off. If they keep calling us, or worse, trying something else, you should be prepared." They left, and I stood frozen at the door. This wasn't over. It was just beginning. I sat on my couch, staring at my phone. For 2 days, nothing. Silence. I thought they got the message. But then it started. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. I ignored it. Another one, Mom. Declined. Then Dad. Declined. Finally, a text. "How could you do this to us? Your father is devastated." I tossed the phone aside, trying to breathe. They were trying to guilt trip me. The same old game. But I was done. A pounding at the door shattered the silence. I looked through the peephole. Mom. Her face was tight, lips pressed into a thin, angry line. I opened the door just enough to speak. Go home. Oh, now you're hiding? Her voice was sharp. Your father is beside himself. He thinks you've lost your mind. I'm perfectly sane, I replied, voice cold. I just finally decided I'm done being your bank account. Bank account. We are your family, Tim. She tried to push the door open, but I kept my grip firm. You don't turn your back on family. I didn't turn my back. I just stopped paying for your lifestyle. Her eyes flashed. So this is about money to you? After everything we've done for you? I laughed. Everything you've done? Do you mean the guilt trips, the constant demands? The fact that you couldn't even text me on my birthday, but had no problem asking me for nearly $2,000 for Dad's party. That was different, she snapped. Your father deserves a celebration. He's done so much for you. Done so much. Like what? Dismissed me every time I tried to share good news? Ignored me when I needed support? Or maybe you mean how you never had a problem spending my money, but couldn't even pretend to care. Watch your mouth, she hissed, her hand gripping the door. You are not too old for. To do what? Guilt me? Manipulate me? Those tricks don't work anymore. A car pulled up behind her. Dad's. He stepped out, looking every bit the disappointed patriarch. Tim. His voice was low, heavy with fake disappointment. What are you doing? Why are you acting like this? I'm acting like someone who's tired of being used. You're making this all about money, he shouted, finally losing his calm facade. Family is about sacrifice. About support. Part 2. I shook my head. No. Family is about respect. And you never had any for me. Respect. Mom laughed, sharp and bitter. We've done everything for you. And this is how you repay us. Everything for me? You mean letting me pay for your house? Your vacations? Sarah's wedding? Ethan's college? Or how you didn't even bother showing up for my birthday? Dad scoffed. Your birthday? You're 30. Grow up. Yeah, grow up and keep paying all your bills, right? Not anymore. He stepped closer, his voice low and heavy. We raised you, fed you, educated you. You owe us. I owe you nothing, I said. Not a cent. Not a minute. Nothing. Mom's voice cracked. You're destroying this family. No, I said quietly. I'm just not letting you destroy me anymore. Just then, another car pulled up. Sarah stepped out, furious. Are you happy now? Mom's been crying all morning. Dad's blood pressure is through the roof. Spare me the drama, Sarah. This is what you all do. Play the victim when I stop giving you what you want. You're so selfish, you know that? You always think you're better than us. No, I just finally realized I deserve better than this. Fine, go be alone. She turned to our parents and yelled, let's go. Let him rot. But before they got in their cars, Mom turned back one last time. Her face twisted in rage. You'll come crawling back one day, Tim, begging for forgiveness. I smiled. Don't hold your breath. They left. Tires screeched down the street. The silence that followed felt like a cold, clear sky after a storm. I leaned against the door, heart racing. Then my phone buzzed. Unauthorized login attempt on your bank account. My stomach dropped. Another notification, password reset request received. They were trying to hack into my finances. I didn't wait. I opened my banking app and checked everything. Every account. Every card. Locked tight. Two-factor authentication active. Then I called the bank. Yes, this is Tim Blake. I want to place a security hold on any joint accounts with my family's names. Mr. Blake, this will restrict their access entirely. Are you sure? I'm counting on it. Next call, my mortgage company. My name was still on my parents' house. I co-signed years ago. Another favor. Another chain. I need to freeze any changes to the mortgage account under Tim Blake's name. Understood, sir. But this may prevent the account holder from making payments. Good. As I hung up, my phone buzzed again. Unknown number. I let it ring. Then texts. Tim, what are you doing? You're going to ruin everything. Mom, you have no idea what you're starting. Sarah, I ignored them. They wanted chaos? Fine. I'd give them chaos. An email popped up from my lawyer, John. Tim, your family has tried to remortgage the house without your consent. They need your signature. I blocked the attempt, but they may try something else. Of course they did. Then Dad called. I answered. Tim. His voice was calm, but not real calm. Calculated. Make it quick. Why are you doing this? Freezing the mortgage? Your mother is in tears. We're your family. No. I was your bank account. And that's over. This is ridiculous. You're hurting everyone. I'm protecting myself. I saw the remortgage attempt. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Silence. Then a sigh. We're trying to fix things, Tim. You're the one making it impossible. Fix things? Or take everything while you still can. You're a burden. Click. I hung up. My hands shook, but it wasn't fear. It was rage. Controlled, burning rage. They thought they could use me and toss me aside. No, not anymore. I called John again. I want to sell my share of the house. Fast. That'll force them to either buy you out or sell the house. Perfect. Within an hour, paperwork was set. The message was clear. Pay me my share or lose the house. Another message popped up. You really want to do this, Tim? You're going to destroy everything. Mom's been crying all day. Sarah, I replied. I'm not destroying anything. I'm just taking back what's mine. Silence for an hour. Then another text. Fine. You want a war? You got it. I laughed. They had no idea who they were messing with. I logged into my email. Started a new draft. Subject, financial audit, family expenses. Body, Dear John, I want a full audit prepared of every expense I've covered for my family over the last 5 years. Mortgage payments, loans, credit cards, education fees. Everything. Itemized with dates and amounts sent. If they want to act like I've done nothing, let's show them the truth. But I wasn't done. I dug through messages, screenshots, bank records. Every time they begged for money, every insult, every guilt trip. They thought I was weak, that I'd never fight back. Another knock on the door. Loud. Insistent. I checked the peephole. Sarah and Dad. Furious. Tim, open this door. Dad shouted. I didn't move. We need to talk. Sarah screamed. You can't do this. I already did. You think you can ruin us and walk away? Dad yelled, pounding the door. I'm smarter than you thought, I said through the door. Now get off my property before I call the police. Silence. Then Sarah's voice, low and sharp. You'll see what happens next. They stormed off. I watched from the window as they argued by the car, pointing at my building. Another text. This won't end well for anyone. I smiled. They had no idea what they started. For the first time in years, I was free. Part 3. They couldn't sell the house without my signature. But instead of asking for help, they tried to remortgage it without my knowledge. I blocked that too. So they had one choice left. Sell the house. Clear the mortgage. Pay me back. But even that wouldn't cover it. I got the financial audit. Mortgage payments, $78,000. Dad's car loan, $15,000. Sarah's wedding, $22,000. Ethan's college tuition, $36,000. Emergency family support, $51,000. Total, $200,000. Nearly $250,000. And I didn't even count what I lost trying to please them. I sent the audit to the family group chat with one message. I want it all. Every cent. Then the chaos began. First, a call from my father. You've lost your mind. We're your family. You stopped being family when you treated me like an ATM. Where do you expect us to get this money? Figure it out. Sell the house. Sell the cars. I don't care. You're going to destroy us, Tim. No, I'm just taking back what's mine. Then Sarah. You're so selfish. Mom is sobbing. Dad looks like he's dying. Are you proud of yourself? Pay up, Sarah. Or don't. I'm done. Then Mom. Tim, please. We don't have $200,000. Then sell everything or start working for once. We raised you. We gave you everything. No, I paid for everything. And now you will. Weeks passed. The house went on the market, but it was a slow sell. So they sold the cars. Dad's SUV. Mom's sedan. Even Sarah's car, the one I helped buy. Still not enough. They begged family for loans. Some refused. Others gave small amounts out of pity. Still not enough. Finally, a call from Dad. His voice was raw. Tim, we sold the house. The cars. Mom's jewelry. And we still don't have enough. Then keep selling. I want every cent. You know you're killing us. No. You killed yourself when you made me your bank account. 2 days later, the transfer hit my account. $200,000. Every cent. I stared at the number. Satisfaction. But also emptiness. I won. But what did I really win? Then Sarah texted. You destroyed everything. We have nothing. Are you happy now? Yes. But they weren't done. Mom said, we need to talk. You can't abandon your family. I didn't abandon anyone. I took back what's mine. Family isn't about money, Tim. No. But it was for you. And now it's not. I blocked her. Blocked Dad. Blocked Sarah. Left the family group chat. Then, finally silence. Real silence. My lawyer emailed me. They were evicted. No house. No loans. Homeless. Broken. I felt nothing. No guilt. No pity. Just freedom. Days turned into calm evenings. I went to the gym. Caught up with friends. Laughed again. Then tonight, my colleague said, "Let's go bowling." I didn't hesitate. Neon lights. Crashing pins. A smooth, familiar bowling ball in hand. Strike. "Wow, Blake, you're a natural." I smiled. Then I saw him. 2 lanes over. My father. Older. Grayer. Struggling. Our eyes met. Shock. Shame. Regret. He walked over slow. Unsure. "Tim, I didn't think I'd see you here. I didn't think you'd want to." He nodded toward the empty lane. "Want to play around?" I could have said no, but I didn't. We bowled. My strikes. His misses. "Everything's gone," he said. "Your mother's staying with Sarah. We've lost it all." "I know. I thought you'd always be there. Because you used me." "I did," he whispered. "And I'm sorry." He looked small. Not a villain. Just a man. "I was jealous," he said. "You were stronger than me. I took everything you had." I looked at him. Anger rose, then faded. "Why now?" I asked. "Because I have nothing left to hide behind. And because I'm proud of you, Tim. I always should have been." Another strike. The sound of pins crashing, like chains breaking. "I'm not coming back," I said. "I know." He held out a trembling hand. I hesitated. Then I shook it. Weak, but real. I turned. Walked away. Neon lights flickering behind me. Pins crashing. No looking back. Outside, the night was cool. Alive. And I was free. For the first time, truly free.